Hey, my name's Scott Birdsall. I'm here with Old Smokey F1 at Pikes Peak International Hill Climb Fan Fest. Before I started my race shop, I had a corporate job, and it was the worst job I've ever had in my entire life. When I left the corporate gig to do my own shop, I named it Chuckles Garage. My dad's name is Chuck, and everybody called him Chuckles. So I named my shop after him. I just took all my savings and I jumped in with 2 feet, and it all worked out. 12 years later, I haven't looked back. I started Old Smokey as like a pet project like 4 years ago, and it started off as like a little shop truck, just to have to run around parts and everything. Didn't have any plans for a race car, but I have problems with self-restraint, so one turbo led to 2 turbos, led to bigger brakes, led to needing a stiffer chassis, and then I basically threw the whole truck away. Started from scratch, did tube chassis, everything race spec on it. I chose a diesel for 2 reasons. Originality, something different, and also because they make an immense amount of torque. I show up to the track and people look at it like, what is this guy bringing here? And then I make laps and they're like, wow, that thing's fast. It just became like a really cool, unconventional punk rock race car. What I need is something to stop big stuff from going in the engine. And what Air Raid did is they made me a custom mesh-only air filter. For 2019, Air Raid, instead of being like just a parts company that you buy parts for your intake for, it's more like an enthusiast passion company. Way more punk rock and grassroots. It's just better, bigger, and cooler. I feel like Pikes Peak has been calling me a long time. My dad and I used to watch it when I was a little kid, when it was still on TV, on network TV. And I just remember how cool I thought it was with these crazy like no limits cars like going up this freaking insane mountain. This is my second Pikes Peak hill climb. Last year at Engineers Corner, I'm going in, I knew it was there. I left foot brake and I did a really crappy stab at the brake pedal and my foot slipped a little bit. And that was just enough to have, to go into the no-fly zone. Like I knew I was gonna crash, so I just relaxed and went into the brakes and I went off as straight as I could so I didn't roll the truck. It was a learning year, but I ended up crashing the truck, going to the hospital, loading it back up, driving it all the way back to California, fixing it, and coming back to qualify for the race. But then in the last day of qualifying, the engine blew up. Sunday, the big race is coming up. I hope to have a good finish, hope everything's reliable, make it up the mountain safe, and we'll see what Old Smokey has for it on Sunday. Thanks for watching, guys.